Well, welcome back, viewers. I'll have to apologise for the slight mishap in the last GP. We haven't had this camcorder for long, and unfortunately the battery ran flat on us. We're now using the car battery just to interview the riders that did actually take part in the second GP. The actual winner of the second GP was Tim Wood, who at the moment is getting changed back into his civilian clothing over by his car. In a minute we shall fetch him over and we'll have an interview with him. All the other riders are also having themselves a drink and having a rest before they put the bikes on the trailer and head off home. The weather's been very good for us today. The rain's held off. The conditions were very good. We had some very good racing here today and we are all impressed. Jumping Jammy James didn't finish the last Grand Prix, we're sorry to say, through mechanical problems. An outsider take part, a number 86 of who the name we don't know. He rode very well, but obviously it doesn't count because he's not a member of Team Twat. Right, welcome back, viewers. We've actually got the race winner today, Mr. Tim Wood from Shobden Club. Actually, he hasn't rode for 3 years. He come out here today and he kicked ass. He led from the start to finish. He lapped to second place in the first GP and he lapped to first place in the second GP. There was no one out there to touch him, but let's see how he felt out there. Did you feel good out there today, Tim?
Well, not too bad actually. I think the old age is settling in, but I think I can there's still about 2 or 3 years left in me yet, so.
As you could see, Tim was actually riding 2 bikes today. He was riding a 125 Kawasaki, but he actually went out in the GP on a 500. Can you tell us the difference between the two? Which do you prefer?
I think, because of the track, I think the 500 was definitely the better bike today, because of the wide open straights and not so many sharp bends, so I think the wise choice was the 500.
And Team Kawasaki have approached you this week to actually race for them next year on a Works Kawasaki. Are you going to take up their offer?
No, definitely not. I think I'm going back to Honda.
Well, there you have it, the winner. We have actually got Trudy Weaver here to make the presentation to the winner today. This may look like a cup off the top of a flask, but take it from me, it isn't. So Trudy, could you please present the winner with the things? Thank you very much. Thank you. Now, yeah, but he didn't finish the second one, so it doesn't count. He didn't come anywhere.
You came second.
You come second overall on the day.
Who did?
Mega.
What did I go?
Third. Someone hold his bike.
Rubbish? They want rubbish in?
We've got second place man coming up to us now, Mega Morgan. In the first GP he finished 4th, and in the second GP he finished 2nd, which gave him 2nd overall on the day. As I said before, he did ride for Team Yam. This is his first day out on Team Honda, and I can quite happily say he is a very happy man. How did you feel out there coming 2nd overall on the day?
Well, I was a bit tired, but kept the power the way on, like I said.
Well, how do you feel the power difference between your Honda and the Yam? Is there a lot of difference?
Yeah, Team Honda is much better.
You said actually after the first GP you was going to go out, you was going to kick ass and you was going to come first. You didn't actually come first, but you come very close to first, second, which obviously has made you a very happy man today, hasn't it?
Yeah, well, like I said, I got a few new sponsored rainfall.
Yeah, Team Honda actually approached you last week, didn't they?
Yeah.
To ride their 125 Works machine next season. Are you going to take them upon this offer?
I think I will, because their bike is really good. It's one of the fastest 125s out, I reckon.
Right, and for you, for coming 2nd today, we have actually got a trophy. This also looks like a cup off the top of a flask, but I'm quite assure you it isn't. So there we are, 2nd man. Very good race today. There we have him, Mega Morgan. As you can see, the race winner today, Tim Wood, is now leaving. A very happy man. He took £1,000 worth of prize money with him, and of course, his cup. We are now waiting for Hugh Lloyd, and he's coming into the picture now. This is our 3rd place man, who come 4th, if you remember, in the first GP. When I interviewed him, he told me he would come 3rd in the second GP, and he did. He went out there, he rode hard, and he got his 3rd place. Well, Hugh, how did you find your Suzuki 250 today?
I felt the pain on the last race, I must admit. The 250 does take it out of you. And my forearms were just about snapping the ligaments inside.
Did you expect to get third? Be honest, I mean, did you come here today expecting to go away with third place?
Yes, I did expect coming in third place. But actually I was a little bit disappointed on the second race, as I did want to beat Mega Morgan.
Well, I could quite assure you, he was on his tail all the way. You was pushing him, you was giving the man some pressure, but he did hold out and he did finish it. But next time, I'm sure you could get it. Team Suzuki have approached you this week and offered you their works machine next season. Are you going to take them up on their offer, or are you going back to Team Honda?
No, I think I'll have to stay with Suzuki.
Well, there we go, a very Suzuki happy rider. We had a very good day today. Due to the weather and the rain, I think we better call it a day. We hope to see you here in, I think it's 2 weeks' time, when we've got the next GP and hopefully a new winner. Could we just have a word with the two happy couple here, Mr. Stuart Matthews? Mr. Stuart Matthews, could you come in please before the rain comes down a bit heavy? In the first GP you had a bit of bad luck. You had a very good start. You had a very bad start. We know that you feel that Mr. Jumping Jammy James fetched you off. In the second race you had a brilliant start. You were second for at least 4 laps. What the hell happened out there?
Well, just couldn't hold on, you see.
You fell off at the berm, didn't you?
Lack of practice.
And you was very tired, was you? Because you didn't actually finish the last GP, did you? If you'd have finished the last GP, you would have come second, third overall. But as it was, you came in.
Was that second or third overall? Which one?
No, my recognition, second overall, I think you would have had today.
Well, I thought I was going to come down here today and clean the floor, like. But as you can see, old injuries still there, and.
But you've been off the bike a long time, haven't you? And it's a very good comeback. Team Suzuki have approached you to ride their machine next year. Are you going to ride? Or?
We're still negotiating the contract.
Okay. And if I could pull in Mr. Lee Weaver behind you. You didn't do too good in the first GP. In the second GP you had a very good start. You was 4th for a very long time. Jumping Jammy James had problems getting by you. What the hell happened out there?
Well, as you did see, I did have a good start. I came off the one tabletop a little bit too much. Got a bit crossed up on landing, but I could hear Jammy behind me pressuring me. He eventually did get past me, and then I started to tire towards the end, and as you saw, the likes of Mega came past me, which is very demoralising, and I decided to call it a day, and better luck next time.
Yeah, well, we've got two very good riders here that didn't have a very good day, but I'm sure in a couple of weeks we shall see these two boys as winners. Well, lads, thank you for your time. The stewards are looking into your slight mishap in the first GP. Yeah. Some people say that you're a bad sport and things like that. I mean, I did comment, but when I think about it, you rode hard, you did deserve to come second, so we will look into this.
It is a bit sort of, you know, it's demoralising when somebody comes into a corner and does that.
Could we fetch Jumping Jammy over here quickly, please? We can see him over there. Have a quick final word with the guy.
He's got needle marks in his arm.
The radio, the actual camera's getting very wet here. Jumping Jammy, could we just have your time, because the camera's getting very wet over here. And here he comes. Right, these are the two riders that had a very good battle today. Both of them never finished the second GP, which is the same, because Jammy let them go off the start. He pulled back to second, which is very good. He rode very hard, but he failed to finish the race, as I say, due to mechanical problems. The incident in the first race, do you feel that you did wrong?
No, it's motocross.
There you have it. That's that's motocross.
Don't take that from
Well, we've got to finish it there, and well, as you can see, there is a lot of love in this sport. We have respect for each other, and
it's a good sport, really.
And we're going to sign off because we're going home. Thank you. Bye. Actually coming over here now. He does do his milk round on his motocross bike, so he is quite used to it. Hello, Tegwin. Had a good start in the first GP. What happened in the second one? I didn't actually notice you weren't on the line. Did you have mechanical problems?
Tactics, that is. Like the bike wouldn't start.
I see. Do you think that you need a new plug or something? Because these last few weeks you've had slight problems starting your bike, haven't you?
Yeah.
And it sounds good. There's no lack of compression there, so it could possibly be a plug. Or
yeah, possibly. Yeah.
Well, you didn't actually finish anywhere today, but you did do well. You went out there, you rode hard, you made people eat dirt. You pulled back well in the second GP, considering you started late. Team Suzuki have approached you. It was a week ago. Are you going to take up their offer and ride for them next year?
Yeah, full contract, hopefully.
Well, there you go, another Team Suzuki. I actually used to ride Team Suzuki. I had the same model and make as Tegwin had, and I was very happy with it. Obviously, I didn't put it to go as quick as Tegwin did. But yes, we have got two rival Suzuki riders here. Stuart Matthews and Tegwin are fighting for the same contract. Do you feel that you could take it from him?
Oh yeah, certainly. Yeah.
Well, there you go. A very sure man. Well then, Tegwin, we hope to see you at the next GP, which I think is in a couple of weeks' time. We're going to try and get it onto Catwalk Hammond's track, and hopefully we'll have a good turnout. Thank you.